I just want to give two quick thoughts about this two topic that I just heard recently. One of them is about PlayStation, and the other one is Erik Peterson. So first, I want to give my thoughts on. I guess it's a sad thing if you're a PlayStation fan. Excuse me. And that is two things. First, it's officially announced that both in Japan, Europe, and in the US, that PlayStation TV or PlayStation Vita TV in Japan is discontinuing. So what does it mean? Well, it first heard in Japan that they're discontinuing the product. They're not going to produce more of this. Whatever they have left, that's it. Whatever they can ship, that's all it is to it. They're not going to make any new ones. Then, unfortunately, Europe and US also follow suit. They basically stated this actually started since the end of 2015, December 2015, that they are no longer producing more PlayStation TV in America. That what again, same deal. Whatever they have, that's what it is. They're not going to ship any more new ones. So, if you guys still on the fence of wanting to play your PlayStation Vita games on the big screen, or the features such as streaming PS4 game, playing other PS1, other PSP game, downloadable game, then yeah, I mean, here's your chance. And if you want to know my thoughts about the PlayStation TV, I did a Mega Mix Showcase and commentary on it. Descriptions on the description box. Unfortunately, really, it had potential, in my opinion, because I was one of the people hoping that, I know there was a lot of demand, but unfortunately, really, is, I guess, this is when the situation is that, well, fooled me. They're watching a lot of the demands. Because what happened basically in the past, there were rumored that they were not even going to bring this in America until people were like saying, "Oh, you got to bring it out, you got to bring it out." I was following social media. They were saying to Sony, "Please bring it out. I know people will like this." I even followed suit. And when I heard that they were going to bring it in America, I'm like, great, I got to get one of this. I had some coupon certificate. So happy I had a PlayStation Vita for a while. I mean, the Vita TV, pretty good. Until I found out there was some flaw to it a bit. Wasn't really a big deal. It can't play all of the games because you need the Vita feature. Not a problem. It's good for some games such as Persona 4 Golden, Muramasa Rebirth, anything that doesn't require any touchscreen. I mean, it has a lot. So I thought, awesome, man. And then when I just heard 2 months later, the Vita in some retail were having a quick, like price drops in sales. I'm like, oh, really? And I had a certificate and they wasted it for this thing. I was happy I had one, but I didn't think that within 2 months, really, that they're going to do some price drops, some sale. I mean, everything that was released and until now, they were like, there was once in a while there will be price drop. There were sales on it. I mean, the lowest I heard you can even get it to $19.99 for the PlayStation TV SKU. And for the entertainment SKU, like $30 to $40. I'm like, man, this sucks. Because it fooled me. I thought a lot of people wanted this, but I guess this is a situation when the loud people were just the minority, but they're the loudest. Because I don't really believe that mentality and believe that just because you're the louder, that makes you less, that you're not a lot of people, you just maybe one or two, i.e. putting English dub on games and other things. But unfortunately, in this one, it is the case. I hate to admit it. It isn't the case that, the loudest, the people who wanted this was basically the minority, but they were the loudest. So, it's unfortunate that as of right now, it was been confirmed they are discontinuing the PlayStation TV. They might have some still selling. Amazon has some, so if you consider getting one, I guess the keyword is timing. Find the right time to buy it with a cheaper price. Speaking of another sad news besides PlayStation TV is the PSP online store. Not really so much because, to tell the truth, I have a PSP. Nothing really, not really. What's the word I'm looking for? It has flaws, the system, because it had like a PSP 2000, and after a while it broke down. I don't know what happened. Had to purchase a PSP 3000, much better, but still, like, really, Sony, your shoddy system. I mean, it didn't even last long, kind of sucked, but yeah, I mean, that's been Sony's history. PS2 did the same thing, PS3 did the same thing, but the point is that if you're buying games using the PSP online store on March 31st, they're gonna shut it down. Bottom line really is playing online on the PSP. Yeah, good luck with that. It wasn't really that easy. Also, it was really difficult to get online with it, so it didn't really matter. I did use it in the beginning when they had the update, but after a while now, it's like, yeah, well, you know what? It is what it is. It's not. It's a clunky PlayStation 3 store. Like I said, if you want to buy PSP stuff game, just go to the web, the official PlayStation web store. It's much better in my opinion. Or also to some extent the PS3. But the PS4 version, unfortunately, if you go to the PS4 store, it won't have anything for PSP or Vita or PS3. It's only exclusive to PS4 because remember, the PS4 is not compatible with PS3, Vita, or PSP, like to anything, not even download PSP otherwise. Excuse me, because you can buy a PSP game, put it on the PS3, and then copy it to the PlayStation Vita or PlayStation Portable. Pretty cool, awesome. But like I said, if you're gonna buy online games from the PSP store, don't bother. They're not really that good. Because even one thing long time ago they shut down was the comic store for the PlayStation Portable. They had like an app that you can read comics. You can buy comics digital or free. That didn't really work. I mean, there's Marvel comic, DC comic, or Comixology. So again, not really so much sad than discontinue the PlayStation Vita. But you know, it is what it is. Still, if you're using PSP as to buy stuff for your PlayStation Portable, you know, well, there's always an alternative, you know, the web store. But like I said, I'm concerned with the Vita because I bet you following suit is the PlayStation Vita itself might get discontinued because remember, Andrew House basically already said outside of Japan the PlayStation Vita is a legacy console. Basically, what it means is Sony themselves no longer support it. Third party may support it, but Sony themselves, they're done with it because it had a poor sale. Why? Well, just like the Wii U and the 3DS in the beginning, sad to say, it's poor marketing. I mean, it's so sad that thanks to the PlayStation Vita, Nintendo was pressure to lower their price for the 3DS. Remember, the Wi-Fi Vita was $250, and then the 3DS, the original one, was $250, and then within I think 4, 5, or 6 months, can't remember, they had to lower the price, and it was so bad that even Iwata and some of the higher stuff, the lady Iwata had to cut their paycheck for a year. That's how bad it was. So it was good. That was the good thing about the Vita. Bad thing really is in the longevity. Doesn't really work because, like a lot of people said, it's very common reason why is the game. Well, maybe expensive because $40, but it's not really the game. It's not because it's a feature. The biggest problem with the Vita, why people don't want to buy it, was the proprietary memory card. Oh my god, Vita memory card. It was so stupid. Common reason they said was its security, but I think it was just a money scheme because they want to make more money. BS. If it was only compatible with an SD card or a micro SD card, that thing would be flying off the shelf. That was a big mistake. I don't know why they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. Even a micro SD card would even just do it. I guarantee you they'll make more money on it. People will support it more, but that was what killed it, was the proprietary memory card. Like I said, they said it was a security reason. I think it's money scheme. Shame on you, Sony. Well, for something that's sad, let's go to something, well, I guess it's another sad thing. It's from Nintendo. So if you heard about this name, Erik Peterson, he's basically seeing everything they do Nintendo Treehouse on Twitch, whether it's E3 or some Nintendo Direct. Yeah, he's part of Nintendo Treehouse, the localization team. Basically, one of the big faces beside Nate Dilford and Bill Trenton. Yep, in Twitter, basically, he made an announcement after 13 years. He's basically, well, let's just say moving on from localizing Nintendo games. Some people are concerned. Some people say, hey, best of luck. I say, yeah, Peter Erickson, best of luck. You do what you need to do. So, yeah, I mean, do your localization. Best of luck. I don't think it's not going to affect Nintendo NX or anything. Yeah, so those are the two things I just want to talk about, quick thoughts about it. So, thanks for listening.